every day on birthday. Don't what you on your worst day. I got you on a new level like what's first day. When you flip down, I pick you up, put on your crown and lift you up. I put a rock all on your fingers so much I can push you up. Hurt you feelings about you, baby, so don't push you up. Touch relationship goes yup, 24/7. What's the 411? When you see me now like Kaepernick, call a reverend. So I got $1 million in the stash for a wedding. If you ready, let me know. It's whatever.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. I can't turn the music up too loud because it kicked me out of Facebook, but thank y'all for tuning in. I'm on my show. You gotta call me on it. You gotta text me. I think so. All right, later. I put my phone on vibrate. Good afternoon. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all so much. Awesome. Thank y'all for tuning in to that inspirational segment on Sadora Radio. All right. If they kick me out, y'all, I need y'all to go to YouTube and type in Sadora Radio because Facebook been tripping lately. They be kicking me out and I don't even be playing the music. I got some good topics today as usual. It's just sad what's going on in Philly. It's so sad what's going on in Philly. I done became numb. I don't get it no better. I get my heart from ever. I'm coming, y'all. Coming, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. 4 o'clock came so fast, it was literally just 12 o'clock. Good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in to Dot's Inspirational Segments on Sadora Radio, the station that is more than just music. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's Wednesday already, and it's 4 o'clock. I'm like, time has really just flew today. It was literally just 12 o'clock, and now it is 4 o'clock. So again, I thank y'all. Thank you to our international listeners. Thank you to our Facebook viewers and our my YouTube viewers. I come week after week because y'all inspiring me to keep coming. And somebody told me that a couple people told me that the information that I give out is helpful. And That's why I do this week after week, because I just want to inspire us all into doing better, better as a community, better as a human being, better as a female, better as a male, just to inspire us to do better. Fully, I know if I don't watch the news. Literally, Facebook is my news. So what I do is I see stuff on Facebook and then I go and research it because the news is so depressing. But Philly, if you're from Philadelphia and you do watch the news, you know it is time for our city to stand up and do something about this. This is getting stupid and ridiculously more dangerous every day. So far, they said if you count all the murders that has taken place in Philadelphia, um, is one murder each day, and we're on the 15th day of the year. So it is time for us to literally step up and do something. I'm summoning all the original gangsters, males and females. Um, it's time for them to come out of retirement and come in, help rebuild the village. The reason I say the original ones because they literally survived everything, and I feel like the youth are lacking mentors. And I'm not gonna cry. Jesus, I hate that. Um, hmm. This generation is getting killed so fast. Like they're dying left and right. And it's because they lack mentors. I feel like they don't have no respect for anybody. They don't have respect for their elders. And they're lacking morals. And they're lacking not fear of, they're just lacking fear of something. I don't know what it is. But when I was growing up, I guess I want to say they're lacking fear of getting in trouble by their parents. Everybody knows I'm 40 shorty, but there were certain things that I did not do in front of adults or older people because growing up, our neighbors was allowed to chastise us, and not only chastise us, we had respect for our elders. We would never cuss in front of one because we'd get popped in the mouth. Our parents chastised us literally. Some of us got beaten, some of us got on punishments. I got both, but I had the fear of God in me, and then I had the fear of my mother and my elders in me. And this generation is lacking that. And if we don't step up and do something about it, it seems like this whole generation is just going to be wiped out. And that's why I said I call the original OGs out because they need to come out and mentor this generation because this generation is lost and it's going to continue to be lost until we step up and rebuild the village. I believe that we can rebuild the village that I had because a lot of people say, oh, it ain't affecting me, it ain't affecting. It is affecting us in one way or another. Literally, I just sometimes want to just pack up like and move away because it's getting ridiculous. But I also know packing up and moving away is not going to solve the problem because guess what? I can't pack up and move my entire everybody I love. So they're still stuck here with the problem. And a lot of people have done that. They have packed up and moved away. And it's like, no, I can't do that. I can move out of, well, I don't live in Philly, but I can move out, but I have to come back. I have to come back and make sure that the neighborhood that where I was raised that supported me, that made me who I am, is taken care of. And a lot of people are not doing that. A lot of people have grown selfish and about self. And it's sad because, like I said, they said there was 13, murdered each day in Philadelphia. And it said that people are not willing to get more involved and come together to help solve this problem. I get it, the no snitch rule. I get that rule. I get that, you know, that no snitch rule, but I also think that the people who know stuff need to go and talk to the people who are doing the stuff. Like if I know there's a drug dealer on my block and he's wreaking havoc on my community, I'm going to go and talk to this brother or this sister, woman to woman, man to man. Like this can't go down because innocent kids are literally being killed. Like one of the news lines was it was a 7-year-old, I believe, that was killed in the crossfire. Like I said, it's not just it's not just, it's affecting us all. It's affecting us all. And if I am just looking for people to stand up and be willing to be mentors to somebody that isn't related to them by blood. And it's time that we take our communities back and become the leaders that we were called to be. We can't just worry about ourselves anymore, because like I said, I have a 20-year-old and a 23-year-old, and they're both about to be God. I pray that they'll make it to 21 and 2024. The reason why I say that, because uh, it's not just the interactions with the police anymore. You could be at the right place at the right time and be caught up in something that you have nothing to do with and get hit in the crossfire. So please, I'm asking people to stand up. I mean, mentoring is not going to take nothing but a little bit of this time. Like, I know a lot of people can't afford to take the youth out or when they die, and that's okay, because God will provide that money. But I just need some people some males and females, because the females need mentors just as well as the males do. Some people who are willing to take up and stand up for that challenge to rebuilding the village and putting the love back in Philadelphia and giving these youth back, the youth in our communities back hope. I be reading a lot about the crime, and not just our city, but in other cities. And I say that it starts with us, because we are the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. And lately, it hasn't been any brotherly love or sisterly affection. So if you are willing to stand up and be a mentor and help our youth out, like, just go into these communities and find out what they need. One thing I learned about Miss Movita Johnson Harrell, is that what she said is very true, is that there's nobody out there that's going to come in and save us. We have to save ourselves. And I hate to say this, we are the smartest, dumbest people I know. And I hope that offended some people. For us to be a smart race, we are dumb. We are the only race that is in competition with one another. No other race is in competition. Every other race come together and help. Every other race come together and build their communities and make sure their families are okay, and the people that they grew up with is okay. The only people who don't do that is the Black people. And it's not a race thing. It's just a mental thing. It's just a mind thing. It's time that we rethink the way that, was the time that we reshape our minds and rethink the way that we think. If Tamika make it, that's not going to not mean that I'm not going to make it. If Monique make it, that means that I'm not going to be who God called me to be, or I'm calling out people names that are on my Facebook. If Mark makes it and whatever it is he's trying to make it, then why can't I support him? Why can't I support them? It's time that we literally come together and support one another. Like I said, we are the smartest, dumbest race, because we are the only ones that tear each other down. We are the only ones that are fighting for stuff that don't even belong to us. We are the only ones that I mean, I'm quite sure other races kill their race off, but we are doing it at a speed that you admit we hate each other. Every day is just something new with us. And then what pisses me off so much is that we're rally together and come together if the cops shoot us. But how about we come on a rally together and come together and stop us from shooting us? It's a better way. We all can make it. If we support one another and stay in our lane, we all can make it. It's just sad. It saddens me that, we're destroying our own, but we're quick to jump on the KKK or the cops or any other race but we're doing it to ourselves. It's not going to cost you anything to support your fellow brother or your fellow sister. I just need us to come together. Martin and them came together because they believed in the vision. They wanted to win. Coretta Scott, not Coretta Scott, King Harriet Tubman, when you think about those leaders, they had to agree that a change needed to take place. and they came together and fought until that change took place. What are we fighting for? But we're quick to complain or quick to, no, it's us. And I'm sick of the stupid fights on Facebook, and we're quick to share that, but we're not quick to share our friends' flyers or quick to share, our friends' businesses. Or we're not quick to share that though, but we're quick to share the negative and not the positive. Come on, y'all, we gotta do better. It's 2020, and let's just do better. I'm not gonna lie, I used to dislike the fact that people like Kevin Hart and Jill Scott and Will Smith moved away and didn't come back. Like they come back periodically, but they not like, they not like present as much as Meek Mill. Shout out to Meek. Hush y'all. But I used to get mad because of that. And I'm like, we made them. Like, how could they not come back and give more? But who are they giving more and they're building up? They come back. We come back and we build up the community just for the community to tear down the community. I ride through North Philly and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not the neighborhood I grew up in. And it's sad because I feel like our neighborhood, there's so many abandoned buildings and houses in North Philly that we could have brought back into our communities and made a difference in our neighborhoods. I'm sorry to jump straight into this, but it saddens me what's going on in the city of brotherly love, all the killings. I have nieces and nephews and great nieces and nephews. They have to grow up. And I told my kids that I want to be a grandparent, but I do and I don't because I'm scared for my grandkids. They have to grow up in this. In this stupid violence. So please, 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 if y'all see something even stupid going on and you know that these people respect y'all, won't y'all step up and say something? Won't you be the person to take back your community? Thank you for tuning in to Dot's inspirational segments on Sadora Radio. Enjoy this song by Rod Wave, Heart for Sale, and I will be right back. Good afternoon. Hi, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you, Rodney. I love that you love watching it. It's sad and it's sick. I need some of our people. Hey, Danny. Hey, Niecy. Hey, Dia. Hey, sister. Hey, cousin Dominique. Hey, Robert. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, Niecy, Camilla. KK. I did not believe I just called you Camilla. I'm sorry, Camilla. KK. It's just sad. Like, and I wasn't even supposed to start off with that. Like, I was supposed to start off with the good stuff, but I just seen the headline and it's sad. I'm drinking chai tea. This is so good. This tea is so good. With honey and what? With honey and a little bit of lemon. It is so good. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hey man, let me get my second topic together. This is not what I want. This is not what I want. This is not okay. Here it is. Hey y'all, how was y'all week so far? Thank y'all for tuning in. I would play the music, but they're gonna kick me off of Facebook. Check out this new song from Raw Wave, Thug Motivation. I love this joint. I am gonna promote him. He also have a concert coming up soon, and I will get release those dates as soon as I come back from commercial. But please enjoy Raw Wave, Thug Motivation, his new single. Y'all enjoy this. Hopefully Facebook won't lock me out. Enjoy this real quick while I set up my next segment. I'm gonna get if y'all want to somebody wanna come host with me, I'm gonna give me a host. Hold on. Nobody told me the road would be easy. Don't believe he needs to get strong. I've been working so hard. Thank y'all for watching, tuning in. That was motivation. Hey y'all again, he got some good music. Good afternoon again, and thank you for tuning in to uh Dots Inspirational segments on Sadora Radio, the station that is more than just music. Again, that was Rod Wave and his new single Thug Motivation. I love that young man. He is just I was watching one of his interviews and what he has been through. Google go to YouTube and type him in and just listen to his story. He's only 21, but his music is for my age group. Like literally, like you would think I tell everybody he's a old man and a young man's body. He has an old man's soul. Yes, I love his music. Um, EVOL Productions presents a casting call for From Tragedies to Triumphs, the Movida Johnson Harrell stage play that was written by myself, Dorothy Dye Harris. I am having a casting call this Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. All actors will be paid for the roles they receive. You could call me at 215-917-0147 if you would like to audition. I am casting new actors, people that have been actors for a while, or if you would just like to be an extra in the stage play, I do need some extras. The location for the casting call is 3500 Lancaster Avenue, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's 3500 Lancaster Avenue, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's the Community Education Center. Again, that is this Saturday, January the 18th from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m. I am having a casting call for my new stage plays, From Tragedies to Triumphs. Fedora Radio is looking for a radio broadcasting engineer. Intern. Please call 215-617-5558 to apply, or you can visit www.sadorradio.com. That's www.sadorradio.com. Team Sador and DJ Manny Strong are having their third annual Family and Friends Bowling Party. I mentioned this last week. Come on, guys. I think it's 6 people per lane. I need 5 more people to buy tickets so my show can have its own lane. It will be, tickets are $30. It will be April 11th from 9:45 p.m. to 1 a.m. Tickets are only $30. We will be recording it live to broadcast it on Sador, our Sador Radio app. And the location is 5830 Castor Avenue. It includes food, shoes, 3 hours of bowling and music. To get your tickets, please call Mark 5 at 215-617-5558 or DJ Manny Strong 267-401-2283. Again, thank you for tuning into Dot's inspirational segments on Sador Radio. Okay, so when I logged in today, I seen a lot of people posting about Little Bozzy. I don't know how to say his name. I think that's how you say it. Beating up George Zimmerman. I hate to tell you guys, it was not Lil Bozzy who did that. He released a statement saying that it was not him. Am I glad that George Zimmerman has finally got the pause put on him? I'm not going to say yeah, and I'm not going to say no, because I promote peace. So yeah, so I'm in between there. I just think that he thinks he could get away with a lot of stuff, and he has proven that he can get away with a lot of stuff because he keep doing dumb stuff and getting away with it. So yes, y'all sharing that. That is not true. Little Bozzy did not attack George Zimmerman. They have 2 videos released that you can see, and Little Bozzy was the one. Bozzy, I don't know his name, but he's the one with the pink shirt on, and he released a statement saying that it's not him. Okay, this Friday, we're 2 days away from Bad Boys 3 coming out. Oh my God, I am so excited because my family goes together and watch, certain movies, trilogies together, and we will be going this weekend to see this. Please go out and support it. It looked like it's going to be funny. We're going to do a watch party with 1 and 2, and then we're going to go see 3. Like we did with the Twilights and what's the name, and Fast and Furious. That's what we do. We're sitting and binge watch what came before just to go see the new one. Also, y'all know I always have a Meek Mill segment. Meek Mill's have a movie coming up called Charm City Kings. To see the preview of that, you could go to his Instagram or his Twitter, and that comes out on April 10th. Please support that movie as well. Now, I have been doing my research. My brother Mark, he sells the CBD oil and the CBD tea, and a lot of people don't understand that it is very beneficial to you, to the body, and to you as a human being. I did my research on it, and I am definitely going to get the CBD tea, but the CBD oil and the CBD oil. Here are the benefits from using the CBD. A lot of people like no, but it really works. You can cook with the oil as well. If you have natural plain or anti, like your joints and stuff flame up, CBD oil is good for that. If you want to quit smoking, or you are trying to detox your body from like drugs or anything, CBD oil is good for that as well. If you suffer from epilepsy, they have done the research that CBD oil, the CBD definitely helps with epilepsy. They researched it, and it found that the FDA approved that it works for the for your epilepsy. So if you know somebody that suffers from epilepsy and they're on different kinds of medication, tell them to go to their doctor and ask their doctor, can they use the CBD oil instead? I'm gonna say that later. It helps with fighting cancer. It helps people with anxiety disorders. It also helps people with type 1 diabetes, acne, Alzheimer's disease, and they are testing it for more medical things. If you have post traumatic stress disorder, panic disorder, social anxiety disorder, or OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, they say a CBD oil helps with that. So this is my thing. This is what I said all that to say this, that the money that the pharmaceuticals and the doctors make off of the medicine that they give us to treat some of these diseases we have, the money is not in the cure. CBD is a natural oil, and you can get it oil tea or whatever. And if they know that this natural stuff is healing people more than the drugs they're throwing on us, they're not going to get profit or benefits off of this. So I advise people to research it because, like I said, I suffer from PTSD, anxiety, deprived sleep. I suffer from a lot of stuff, and the medicine they had me on, me personally, you can't do what I do. You have to go to your doctor. Me personally, the medicine they had me on had me suicidal. I literally put on 40 pounds. And a lot of this stuff, I still wasn't sleeping at night. I still was suffering from a lot of the anxiety and stuff I was suffering from. So I literally went cold turkey. Like, and I told my doctor, and I have a habit of doing that, and that's not good. But I told my doctor I couldn't take that medicine anymore because it was, yes, it was helping with my the pain that I was having in my body from my nerves regenerating, but it was making me depressed and suicidal. And I put on all that weight gain. The medicine was not right for me. So I am suggesting that if you suffer from PTSD or anxiety, ask your doctor about the CBD oil or the CBD tea, or do your own research. I love my doctor because she keeps it 100 with me. And a lot of people, I believe y'all have relationships with your doctors. And I'm quite sure that they will tell you what's best. Especially if you, like, I have the same Marquay be 23. I have been going to the same clinic for 22 and a half years, almost 23 years. So I have a relationship with my doctors. And I don't believe she would tell me something wrong. Because like I said, some of this stuff they're prescribing us is killing us faster than the actual, cancer. Like you go to, like I used to take one of my cousins to chemo, and I would be in there and I would be so sad because, it was depressing. Why was it depressing? Because I was seeing people who was going through this treatment by their self. Like nobody was there. And I am not about to cry. Lord. And they was there by themselves, and there was nobody there to hold their hand or to keep them company as they was going through these chemo treatments. And it made me sad. But a lot of these treatments are killing you off faster than the actual disease. And they're saying that the CBD helps with cancer patients. So please, if you know somebody that is suffering from, like I said, any of the 8 things I just named, please ask them to go see their doctor and to see if there's any alternatives. A lot of these natural remedies do work. But they say there's a lot of side effects to the CBD, but the one side effect is reduced appetite, which can be a good thing if you're trying to lose weight. So yes, if you know somebody that's suffering from chronic pain, epilepsy, Parkinson's disease, the Huntington's disease, sleep disorders, glaucoma, PTSD, anxiety, cancer, certain levels of cancer, Please ask them to ask their doctor about the CBD oil. I promise you they would benefit from it, not only from being naturally cured, but my cousin was paying, I think she said it was 5,000 a pill or something like that for the cancer. Some pills she had to take, and it was like $5,000. And I'm like, what? They are charging people an arm and a leg to get cured. So please let them look into some other alternatives that is being used. Thank you again for tuning into Dot's inspirational segment. Also on Sadora Radio, we have uh, Brown Girl. We got this a radio talk show that is hosted by author Pamela J. and Miss LT. They're on every second and fourth Sunday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And if you have kids, they also created a coloring book. Please support them. I guess you could Google them and Google Brown Girl, we got this, and all that information will come up so y'all can order. I said I'm at the car. I'm going to inbox her today so next week I can have exactly where y'all can get this. They wrote a book called Brown Girl, and then they did a coloring book as well. So please support them. They're from New York, and they are also on Sadora Radio. Then we have the first Monday of every month. We have Turning Pages with Cavette. The show starts at 6:30 p.m. What she does is she interview authors and she has them come on to talk and promote their book. So if you are an author, please reach out to her. I'd like to be a guest on her show. You can reach out to us on Facebook. Her name is Cavette Williams. Kate, that's Kevettee Williams. Then on Monday, every Monday, we have Let's Talk with Carolyn. She's on every Monday from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock p.m. Her topics cover everything. Yes, and if you would like to know more about CBD oil, I'm gonna tell what's the name? My brother Mark Allen, he sells the CBD tea and the CBD oil. His name is Mark Five, and you can look him up on Facebook. He sells the oil and the tea as well. Then every second and fourth Tuesday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., we have Keeping the World with Hands Off. The co-hosts are Yvette and Shell, and they talk about a heavy, heated topic. Please support them. If you know somebody who has ever suffered or been through or survived molestation, they encourage people by giving them the information they need to go to the help, to go get help. And my advice is get counseling. Counseling really works. The Black community hates counseling, but it really works. And on to lighter and happy news. I used to be a big Boston Celtics fan. That was I was always been a basketball chick, never really into football. But the WNBA has bumped up the salary for the ladies. Yes, so they bumped it up from 117,000 to 215,000 of a year. That's a year. The other benefits will include the top player will get 500,000. The agreement is for 8 years, and that the salary cap will be 1.3 million. 1.3 million. So yes, kudos to the WNBA for finally recognizing that the ladies need to be paid more money. They also will receive maternity leave as well, and they will receive the benefits of maternity leave. So shout out to the WNBA for finally giving women what they deserve. Now I don't know how much the male basketball players get, but 117 to 215, that's not a bad jump, and over an 8-year period. So shout out to them. And the CBA. The CBA in the history of the WNBA was launched in 97, and it was agreed in was in 1999 when they agreed to start following the long-term commitment from the league. So shout out to them. Shout out to them. If you are in need, oh wait a minute. I cannot. Where did I put it at? Thank you for tuning into Dot's inspirational segments. Enjoy this song, and I will be right back. Poison by Rod Wave. God, I don't know where I put that paper at. Oh, come on. I think I would know about Heart, but I don't. Thank y'all for tuning in. Are y'all enjoying the show? Oh, man. Y'all, I don't know where I did the paper. Also, I'm gonna have to cut my show short today. I have a new niece I'm gonna get a new niece coming that I have to meet. Well, she's my nephew's soon-to-be wife. So I am getting ready to have a wedding, you guys. My oldest nephew is about to get married. And I am excited. Okay, here it is. Here it is. I know I have a lot of papers on. I need an assistant to come and help me with the organizing because I got all this stuff that I need to throw out. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm gonna get me a co-host next month. Who wanna be my co-host? We don't have to do it from my house. We can actually go to the station. Because that's what my sister said. She said, Dad, you need a co-host because you don't be talking like, and I run out of things to talk about behind the scene because then when I get on the radio, it seems like I'm repeating what I said. But are y'all enjoying the show so far? What do y'all think about that? We need more mentors, right? They say in Philadelphia every day. Okay, yeah, I forgot about this. Somebody has died literally every day on the streets of Philadelphia for the number of days we have in the new year. This is just sad. It is really, really sad. It's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna have to cut my show down at 5:30. I had to cut it off at 5:30. Thank y'all for thank y'all for trying to close the wrong thing out, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Are you enjoying the show, Rodney? I got acne, y'all. I'm like, ain't I'm too old for acne? But yeah. I've been drinking chai tea and green tea. That stuff worked. That green tea works. I was like, look, I'm gonna lay off the green tea for a little bit and drink some chai tea. But I'm about to get the CBD tea. If I could drink it hot, that would be awesome. Good afternoon again, and thank you for tuning into Dot's inspirational segments. The station that is more than just the radio station that is more than just music. Every week I do a Dot's inspirational quote and do a WCW. A WCW is my Wednesday Crushing and Worker. So if you follow me on Facebook, you would have read my quote for today. There is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve. That is the fear of failure. I'm not going to say his name right, but it's on my Facebook. Again, there is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve. The fear of failure. That is true. A lot of us don't follow our dreams because we're afraid that we're going to fail or nobody believes in us. And if I could just encourage you, I want you to start just believing in yourself. And like I said last week, you are more than enough. You have to believe in yourself when nobody else does. I have been literally working on being an entrepreneur for the last 10 years. And I tell you, times there have been times that I wanted to give up. But the desire inside of me is stronger than the fear in me. My pastor, shout out to my pastor, Jeffrey T. Tate from the Word Church of Philadelphia. He would always tell me, do it afraid, do it afraid. And literally, I have lately been doing it afraid. A lot of people know that I love Meek Mills. Like I'm not in love with him like I want to date him, but I do love him and I support him. I support his cause. I support what he represents. I support the change that he is actually trying to make. And my prayer is, Lord, let us have a business meeting because not only do he have the finances to help me out, I'm not asking for a hand up. I'm just asking for an investor to do the skating ring with. But I believe that my prayer will be answered. I really desire to have a business meeting with him because if y'all know, my hashtag is hashtag the city of brotherly love, hashtag we're missing the love, hashtag we build the village. That's all I'm trying to do. And by faith, I'm fearful, but I was scared. I said all that to say that I was tweeting him a lot. And then someone was like, stop. My enemy was like, stop, because you looking like a groupie or whatever. And so I had stopped for a while. And then literally, I want to say God, but I don't, I'd be scared to say God said. But something inside of me was like, well, how you think you're going to get his attention to have a business meeting? So literally every day I tweet him something positive because I want him to have this business meeting with him. And I said all that to say that we can't let fear step in the way of what we're trying to do. We can't let it overcome us. And when we are fearful, we have to get affirmations to overcome that fear. If you are a Christian like myself, you have to find scriptures to overcome that fear. If you are a Muslim, you have to do whatever it is that you do to overcome fear, because all of us have a gift inside of us that we was born with. And it's time that it's time that we go after this. It's time that I'm sorry, my house phone just threw me off. That's my fax machine. And it's time that we go off after that everything that God has placed inside of us. And we must do it afraid. We are enough. You are enough. And I just told somebody the other day that you go to work every day and you clock in 9 o'clock, you clock out 5 o'clock. And then you come home and you do whatever it is you have to do at home. And then literally you go back to work and do it Monday through Friday. And then you're so excited Saturday and Sunday because you don't got to work. And then Monday comes back around and you're dreading it. Well, if you was doing what God calls you to do, you wouldn't look at it as work. Meaning that whatever it is that you love to do, you can never get tired of doing it. You would never not want to do it. So I told this person, you go to work every day making these people rich. But any given day, they find somebody better than you, or they have to downsize, or you get fired. Where does that leave you at? Looking for another job, right? But what if you looked at that 9 to 5 job as your avenue to fund the very thing that it is that you desire to do? Me, I want to be the female version of Tyler Perry. So every day I have to get up and write and apply to these writing contests and apply and send my scripts into the production companies that I know are looking for scripts and enter contests that I'm scared to enter in. That's the only way I'm going to be able to become the female version of Tyler Perry with my writing. So whatever it is you desire to do, don't let fear stop you. You can do it. Again, my motivational quote for the day is, there is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve, and that is the fear of failure. And my WCW today, my work Wednesday crushing at work, it goes to Niche Ross on Facebook. She was my WCW a while back when I first started the show, but I am making her my WCW again today. Why? Because she keeps rebranding herself. She went from owning one commercial properties to now owning 3 commercial properties. And if you go to her Facebook, she tell you she didn't have no money and no credit. And now she has this class. It says, stop stressing for cents and get your business some dollars. Let's talk. Book a coaching call. Why am I promoting her or giving her a shout out because she puts her money where her mouth is. She does it for herself. So therefore, she can be a good coach to you in bringing more money into your business. She said, we'll assess your social media, your digital branding, and she'll give you proven tips to increase your brand awareness and strategies. She charged for 1 hour $100. You can email her at NEESHROSE She is a digital brand specialist, and today she is my WCW because Mama keeps going. She keeps rebranding herself and keeps like I keep telling everybody uh, every multimillionaire has more than one avenue of income, and that's where I'm trying to figure out all my avenues so I could be what God called me to be because I need some millions in my account. Again, thank you for tuning into Dot's inspirational segments on Sadora Radio. Please enjoy this music. And it is Rodway Sky Priority. So you know what? I want to play Bottom Boys to Life. But this is my song. I love this song. Thank you for tuning into Dot's inspirational segments on Sadora Radio. We'll be right back. I love this song. I hope Facebook don't kick me out. Hey, y'all, I'm looking for actors. Please, please, please go on my Facebook and share my flyer. I am looking for actors. I need a few actors for my stage plays from Triumph to Tragedies. I'm holding auditions this Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. The location is 3500 Lancaster Avenue. Excuse me. All roles will be paid. All roles will be paid. I was hired to write the stage play, and I'm very grateful for them checking my work out and using me to write and produce and direct this stage play. So yes, yes. If you know anybody that's an actor or would like to be an actor, please tell them to reach out to me via Facebook or 215-917-0147. I suck at promoting myself and my stuff. So I'm going to promote myself. I am a two-time author. This is my 5th stage play I have written. This book, Jailhouse Letters, is the first book I have ever written. June, I am rebringing this out in June on hardback copies. So if you would like to pre-order, please do so through me. I accept Cash App as well. To pre-order it. A lot of people read it. And they're waiting for it to come back out on book because some people lost their copies and they're like, oh, I need another copy. Oh no, y'all gotta get my other song too. Yeah, so you can pre-order this. I'm redoing it. I redid it. I'm gonna self-publish my first book, and it's gonna be my first self-published book. But I wrote this, a lot of people loved it. A lot of people still want it hardback. But if you would like it on Kindle, you could go to Amazon and get it. This is the story. What is about Trina's life is just beginning with a high school graduation around the corner. She accepted at Temple School of Business. All is well besides finding herself with child and a daddy behind bars. Trying to keep her mind on a straight path, she finds herself in love with one of North Philly's biggest drug dealers. He accepted her child as his own. Life is great for them with it waiting around the corner. However, only death or jail can keep them apart. Jailhouse Letters, a novel written by myself. Then I also got together and wrote Crown. I have hardback copies only of this. The price for this is $15. I appreciate it if you supported me. If you support me, this is the introduction to my now book that I am working on, A Beautiful Mess. A Beautiful Mess is literally my life. A lot of people keep telling me to write my story, and I'm like, my story ain't that interesting. And then I look at, like, a lot of people look at what I've been through. A lot of y'all don't know. At the age of 17, I gave birth to my son, I walked in the hospital, literally never walked out, and they said I had cancer on my spine. So no, I wasn't born in a wheelchair. I didn't have an accident and anything. But I keep telling people that the wheelchair literally saved my life because I was wild and not wild and reckless, but I was a fighter. Like I was a fighter, not just because I wanted to fight, but you couldn't mess with my family. And the way I was going, like the route I was on my way to jail or death or the graveyard. So yeah, so my story is definitely coming out. Overcoming all my obstacles with being in a wheelchair, overcoming being a mother in a wheelchair. Like, oh my God, that was something to definitely there's something to definitely talk about. Imagine at 17 in normal life, go in to have a baby, and then the next morning you wake up, you can't walk, and now you went from being self-sufficient to depending on everybody for everything. Like, so yes, a beautiful mess is definitely coming out. Is definitely coming out this year. I keep writing and then stopping and writing and stopping because when you revisit some of the trauma you've been through as a child or some of the trauma period, it takes you, you know, it takes you to a place, and sometimes when doing so, you realize you're not healed. So yes, so that's why I keep starting and stopping. But I thank God for who He is because He is definitely healing me daily on a daily basis. And He's allowing me to properly deal with my triggers. I talk about my alcohol. Like I wasn't an alcoholic, but I could drink a fish. I could out drink a fish when I was going through, like, and it was horrible. But thank God for Jesus. Like I don't even desire to drink anymore. Like literally, like I don't desire to drink anymore. Normally I could drink a whole $40 bottle of Ciroc in one sitting, and I don't even have the desire, like, to drink it. Like but God is good because He definitely delivered me from alcohol being my go-to when I was depressed. And I just thank God for who He is in my life. So yes, please support me by getting my books. I really, 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 really appreciate it. Good afternoon again, and thank you for tuning into Dot's Inspirational Segments on Sadora Radio. If you are in need or you know somebody that may be in need of, you know, um, help with their rent, help with bills, help with food, help with furniture, please direct them to www.needhelppayingbills.com. This is not just for the Philadelphia area. This is all over the United States. You go there and you find your state and you click on it. Again, their website is www.needhelppayingbills.com. If you are looking for free grants, go to www.hhs.gov. I'm going to try this out this week because for those of you who don't know, I am looking to buy my first commercial building, and I definitely need some free money. So the fundraisers that I will be throwing that are coming up, please, if you can come out and support because yeah, it's time. I am ready to finally step out on faith and buy my first commercial building. I am scared, but I am going to do it. So if you need help again need help paying with your bills or food or anything, please go send them to www.needhelppayingbills.com. Or if you're looking for free grants, you may go to www.hhs.gov. Sador Films presents Intertwined, a series. We're looking for actors, both male and females, all nationalities, ages 12 and up. If you have a headshot in the bio, please email it to sadorintertwined@gmail.com. That is SADIORINTERTWINE at gmail.com. We are looking for actors ages 12 and up, all nationalities. If you want to be an actor or you've been an actor or you just want to be an extra, please reach out to Sador at SadorIntertwine at gmail.com or 215 617 5558. The executive producer is Mark Sador. The writers are Tony Dennis, Dorothy Dot Harris, and Chris. I'm always say Chris name wrong, his last name wrong. So yes, this is a good series, not just because I'm a writer, but because I'm a writer, and it's really good reading. Like I can't wait to sit back and just watch it. So last week I was telling y'all about the declaration that me and my sister slash best friend do every year. Me and Brandy do every year. So what we literally do is we write down our goals for our spiritual goals, our financial goals, our business goals, our family goals, and our personal goals. And we type it up and we share it with each other and we hold each other accountable for it. So then I'm asking people who would like to go deeper into who they are and would like an accountability partner to become a part of this. Like I said, we need to start encouraging each other and uplifting each other because it's a meme going around on Facebook that says instead of us having baby showers and stuff like that, let's come together and have a business shower. Like your friends start a new business and y'all come together and y'all help buy the things that are needed to start that business. My question is, why can't we do that? We can literally do that. You know that, right? So I just want to encourage y'all. Like I said, today I'm not going to do my whole 2 hours, but I just want to encourage y'all to support your friends and your family in their business venture. But just because they make it doesn't mean that they're going to dim your light or dim your shine or you're not going to make it. That should encourage you. If you see your friends making it, it should encourage you to support them because that means if they can do it, you could do it. So come on, let's stop. Let's stop being a crab in the barrels and come on and help support each other. Again, on the Sador Radio, we have the Melipso Show. She's on every second and fourth Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. She is an author, survivor, and certified life coach. Then, of course, you have me every Wednesday from 4 to 6 p.m. with my inspirational segments. On Thursday night, every first and third Wednesday, every first and third Wednesday, we have Mark Sador with The Soul of a Man. Ladies, this is a show just for you, but from a man's perspective. He's on every first and third Wednesday from 10:30 p.m. Every second and fourth Wednesday of the month from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m., we have In the Mix with Dove and RJ on Sador Radio, where they talk about this show is more for the millenniums, but we can tune in we need to tune in just to know what's going on with the millenniums. Like they, because I'm outdated. Like I'm not outdated, but I'll be asking my kids what's this or that. And I'll be saying stuff and they be like, Mom, nobody say that no more. I'm like, oh hush. Then every Thursday at 12 noon to 2 p.m., we have the Diva Show, where she discusses music, the industry, and advice where she keeps it 100. If you want to be a part of the entertainment industry, this is a show you must and you need to tune into. She's on every Thursday, 12 noon to 2 p.m., and that's on the Sador Radio. Every first and third Thursdays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., we have Real Ish No Joke with Jay Monet and Nicole. They literally talks about everything. They crazy. I want to be a guest. Jay Monet, I want to be a guest on your show because I love their show. They is just they is wild and crazy. Then every Thursday night from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., I believe the show started back up. The Goodfellow Show with Mark 5 and DJ Manny Strong. If you're in need of a good laugh, then tune in because these fellas say the things you wish you could say, but you can't say because you know you'll get in trouble for them. Then we had Healthy Tea Talk. It is time to be proactive when it comes to our health. Join Kiana and Jay as they educate us and teach us how to become healthy with the products they recommend. They're on every Friday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Now they sell the CBD stuff, and their show is literally about the CBD oil and everything that they sell. So if you would like more information on CBD, tune in to them this Friday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and you can go and download. If you go to your marketplace, you type in Sador Radio, SADIOR Radio, RADIO, and the app is going to come up. And what you're going to do is download it, and you can listen to any of these shows via the app, or you can go to YouTube and type in Sador Radio, SADIOR Radio, and subscribe. And all these shows that I have mentioned is literally on the YouTube Live. Then on Saturdays, we have Nothing is Off Limits when it comes to these two, so there's no need to be mindful. With Enjoy and Simply D, they're on every second and fourth Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I'm sorry. If you would like your own slot on Sador Radio, or if you would like to promote via Sador Radio, we have a lot of listeners and we have a lot of international listeners as well. We all offer promotional packages. Please reach out to myself, 215-917-0147, or Mark, 215-617-5558. But please mention my name if you reach directly out to him. Again, that's 215-617-5558. And your promotion will go across all those radio shows I just mentioned. It will definitely go across all those shows and definitely have a drop. Again, thank you for tuning into Dot's inspirational segments. I told you guys I wasn't going to use my full 2 hours a day because I have I have to get prepared for something. But I just want to ask one question. Why don't you support or your friends and families businesses? Ask yourself that. And ask yourself when you go to bed tonight, what is it that you can personally do to help better your community? We are not safe. It's not that we're not safe though, but we're not. This generation is literally killing itself off. I was going to do this video, but I'm going to just read it here. It says, Philly is a war cry for our streets. This is the time for us to stand up and do something about it. Because this is our next generation that is getting killed off. We're quick to protest when the cops kill us. Now we must be even quicker to save our youth because we're killing us all faster. I'm calling out all the original OGs, male and females. We must unite and put an end to this stupid gun violence. We must take back our communities and give our youth hope. We can do this because we already have the blueprint. It was laid out for us when they created the Black Wall Street, the Black Panthers. When Martin Luther King Jr. was able to get his people to move behind him. Now we have Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Harriet Tubman did not think it was easy, but she still decided to fight for the freedom of her people. Are you willing to stand up and take your community back? What are you willing to do to make it safer for you, your kids, your grandkids, and everybody else you love? No, this isn't a race thing. However, our youth are dying at a fast rate. Please join me in rebuilding the village. It only takes one to stand up and a few to follow behind because they believe in the cause. Hashtag the city of brotherly love. Hashtag the city of sisterly affection. We're missing both the love and affection. Please help me in recreating and rebuilding our village. I believe we can do it. Do you? Thank you again for tuning in to Dot's inspirational segments on Sedora Radio. I really appreciate and love you guys. But like I said, it's time to rebuild our village. We're only in the 15th day of the new year. And literally, the news is saying that somebody has died. You can say that somebody has died each day of the year. Aren't you sick of this? Aren't you sick of this stupid violence? I know I am. It's time for us to heal our communities. Like Michael Jackson say, heal the world, make it a better place. But we must start first in our own backyards. If you are respected in your community and you see these young people acting out, doing stupid stuff, take the stand and respectfully go and talk to him or her. Our future depends on it. You are affected by what is going on in your community. Please enjoy the rest of your day and may you have a blessed rest of the week. I'll see you guys next week on Dot's Inspirational Segments on Sedora Radio, the station that is more than just music. Thank you, YouTubers, for watching. I really appreciate y'all. Please help me though in joining in with the movement because we must take our streets back. Enjoy and have a beautifully blessed rest of your Wednesday.